Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit educational or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Viewer discretion is advised.
And the National Weather Service has confirmed an EF2 tornado touchdown in Florida today. The tornado moved through several communities. Winds were estimated to have been around 118 miles an hour. It's pretty clear there just by looking at the damage. Several homes sustained serious damage and others were completely destroyed. Residents say the storm came out of nowhere.
So it was just unbelievable. We were watching the news and we thought that it was going to come, but this really came. It came hard and it came fast. You can see all the damage that it's done.
So far, no injuries have been reported there.
All praises to the Most High Yahweh. Shalom, beloved brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike, welcome. This is your humble servant, Big Levi. And today is Wednesday, January the 19th, 2022. And it's currently 11:39 a.m. pre-recorded Eastern Time, Florida time, Fort Lauderdale time. All praises and all glory, great exaltation unto His Highness. Now, beloved, we are witnessing, we are seeing, we are acknowledging the Most High power. We are again witnessing the Gentiles' tribulation. We are witnessing and seeing their demise and their sorrow and their complaint. Now, this news, it happened like since the 15th, right? It's only have like 187 views. It's like some network over there. They keep it very quiet. Okay, they keep it very, very quiet. They don't say anything about it. And let me see. Let me check this. This could be good because I don't. Oh, this is NBC two. NBC two. Is it? Let's check this. NBC. It could. Okay, this is NBC News. This is good. They won't strike us now. The news keep this very quiet because they really don't want the people to know what's going on. The whole thing about the volcano, the tornadoes, and the fires. Okay, this is probably the main three things we're going to cover today. This video going to be a little bit long, well, not longer, 2 hours, 2 hours and a half, 3 hours. If there is a part 2, it will be in there, but there's so much, brethren. I don't even know what to do and what to say because there's so much things happening and we barely have any time to do this because our time is dedicated to worship and give glory unto His Majesty. Now, you have to forgive me since I record this the 19th today, and at 11:42 at 12 p.m. I have to go into prayers, and after that I'll come back. I'll try to stay at least 40 an hour, and then I will come back. Now, beloved, this is the Gentiles' tribulation. They always trying to make it seems like Jacob's trouble is going to come like in the future, and that's why they infiltrated the camp, and then the camps are out there bringing fear unto our people instead of peace and the love of the Heavenly One. No, they are bringing the fear unto the people, and the people are fleeing away, and they are not at peace. They are not vibrating unto the right frequency. That is why over there we told you to be at peace. There'll be no Jacob's trouble. Now, we don't just say those things out of our mouths. We prove this by the Most High wondrous works. What you're going to see here, you're going to, well, in the beginning you saw this fellow, this white man, so to speak, this Edomite fellow talking And he said this thing come out. It came out of nowhere. It just came in and then literally caught him off guard. Okay, so now you're going to see the people that this trouble is affecting. You're going to see the area that this plague is ravaging. And then you will put yourself in conclusion and you ask yourself, is this Esau's trouble? Is this Jacob's trouble? And then you will clearly see this is Esau's trouble and the Gentiles' tribulation, including the 2/3. Psalm 83, all the Gentiles that came upon us when they come here in the 4th part, the 3rd part, the 2nd part, the 1st part, all the part of the world and destroy our people, all of you, this is your trouble, because these things is all over the world. We are going to go in South America, India, well, China, if the Most High will. But let us focus here a little. Let us watch this. Now, I don't know what's going on with this, but I just watch this because it's an NBC, so just watch that. Okay, this is the destruction areas of Fort Myers tornado damage. Okay, all right, you see the damage. All right, those are the trailer parks, and you know who lives in trailer parks. All right, this thing literally skipped the hood and it destroyed the trailer parks. All right, so what you're seeing here, those people are homeless. They don't have a home. All right, so this destruction that touched down there, this was supposed to be big news. The entire earth, the entire world was supposed to talk about this, but they don't. They act like this thing is just something that happened. It's just common things that happen down there, and then nothing too special about this, but it is. Okay, look at this, how this house flipped on its back. While you're watching this, let me tell you a short little story somebody just sent us. Well, somebody put in the comment. One of the follower of the Most High, Wondrous Works, stated, like, you know, in Florida, and his or her boss was talking how the tornadoes skip certain houses and then destroy the trailer parks. Okay, so and then he said this the houses or the trailer parks are flipped on their side, they flip upside down. He said it seems like the weather have a mind of its own. It seems like it's being targeted or controlled. We know the Most High is controlling and targeting those people. Again, it could have easily, beloved, easily do this in the hood, and the hood deserve this. Our people deserve that. But because he has love for us and compassion and leniency, he spared the hood. So you witness that, okay? Let me see. Let us keep going to the next video, okay? Is that thing even recording right now? Yes, it is. All right, let us keep on going. All right, it's been a while though I haven't played a little music, but anyway.
A tornado with 110-mile-per-hour winds moved through Placida near Gasparilla Island this morning. As it did so, the Gasparilla Marina was damaged and several homes destroyed. And luckily, there are no major injuries reported, as nearly 40 homes were damaged at Gasparilla Mobile Estates. Fox 13's Kimberly Quizon shows us how residents woke up.
Between the gust of wind, the sound of fire alarms filled Gasparilla Mobile Estates, coming from homes barely standing.
Was I lucky? Yes. And I didn't even get to church this morning.
Tom Ruff was asleep.
You heard that? You heard that? You heard what he said? Let me play it again.
Fire alarms filled Gasparilla Mobile Estates, coming from homes barely standing.
Was I lucky? Yes. And I didn't even get to church this morning.
Was I lucky? Yes. And I didn't even get to church this morning, which clearly told you this gentleman right here, this fellow, is a Christian and he's catching hell. You see, what the Most High is doing, brothers, he's specifically, surgically removing and destroying certain people, aka those Christians, of course. This fellow, he was caught off guard. And what you're seeing with all the tornadoes and all so-called natural disasters, they hit those people in the weekend. The 16th was Sunday morning. Okay, when they are asleep, when they are off guard. It always come during the Sabbath, so to speak, on Saturday. So Sabbath means a rest day. It could mean any day you rest. As long as it's one of the 7 day you rest, that means it's your Sabbath, it's the Sabbath. That means you rest. It doesn't have to be a specific day as it's stated in many books. But anyway, it always come like Saturday, Sunday, and the weekend when everybody's home. Well, at least most people are home. And then it destroyed him there. Okay, this guy didn't even have time to go whore himself in the church.
States coming from homes barely standing.
Was I lucky? Yes. And I didn't even get to church this morning.
Tom Ruff was asleep when the storm moved through.
It kind of woke me up when there was a big transformer that went across the street. When those things go, they get your attention.
After 14 years of living here, he's been through hurricanes, but this was different.
It sounded like a freight train.
Across the way, Jerry Allen was trying to make a cup of coffee.
Then the wind picked up. Something, I'd never seen it like that before. It took our awning and lifted it straight up, bent it back, and then it came back and crashed.
It would only
Exactly. So you see, those people are witnessing this thing, and then what they are witnessing, brethren, they never seen it before. It's miraculous. It's wonderful. It's scary. When they see things like that, this wind literally picked up the house, bend it, and then break it and drop it.
takes seconds to move through, but damage would be felt across the park.
We had a couple things that were in the yard here that I seen was in the neighbor's yard, and I walked over there to pick it up, and I lifted my head, and that's when I started counting my blessings.
Walls caved in, roofs ripped off, and some homes completely destroyed.
The storm seemed to go right through the center of the park.
Charlotte County opened a shelter to house those now displaced. As crews worked to restore power, Jerry began helping any way he could.
We got our generator out, so we've got power. We make coffee for folks to tell them if they need their cell phones charged to come on down.
Jerry and Tom were both lucky. Their homes are okay.
Just devastation.
Those picking up the pieces are now left figuring out their future.
You pick yourself up, and you got two choices: rebuild
So,
or move.
okay, now let me just show a little something here, and then we will comment on what this fellow just said.
Those picking up the pieces are now
you can see this flag
figuring
right there. Those are the "Don't tread on me."
now.
Don't tread on me, scumbags. Let's bring the flag. Don't tread on me flag.
According to Wikipedia, the Gadsden flag is a historical American flag with a yellow field depicting a timber rattlesnake coiled and ready to strike.
Okay, so that's the Gadsden flag, aka "Don't tread on me" flag. Okay, so those are the typical white supremacist flag. They will just hide themselves. Oh, I have the right to shoot you, and then stuff like that. And then they will have those things to shoot our people. Okay, all right. Okay, so city bars, "Don't tread on me" flag on public land. This is a typical white supremacist flag. Okay, it's just as this the same. Those are the same thing. The so-called Southern flag and the American flag and this flag, there's no difference. Okay, U.S. rebel, don't tread on me, and it's a flag literally mean I can shoot black folks. Okay, I can shoot black folks. There was a let me see. Yeah, it's a flag that you see at the typical rally of the white supremacists. That's what they do. And then now, that's why you see this here. You see this house is being destroyed, and then this flag is there. Okay, those people always put their flags over there. Oh, don't tread on me if you come over there. If you try to rob me, or if you're black, I'll shoot you if you come over there. I literally will take my sword and throw popcorns at you and all that. Yet when a tornado came to your house, you could not throw popcorn at it. Yet when the Most High sent a tornado upon your loin, it caught you by surprise. You could not even go to your church. Yeah. What you gonna do, bad boys? When the Most High sent the tornado, it literally tread on you. When you put your flag over there, so don't tread on. That means don't step on me. The tornado literally not only the tornado tread on you, it actually literally step on your house. Yeah, what you gonna do about this, man? Don't tread on me. Don't step on me. I'm going to strike you. I'm a viper. I'm starting. Nah, the Most High tread on you, son. What's up with you? Now, let's see this fellow. You got two choices. Let's see the two choices.
Their future.
You pick yourself up and you got two choices, rebuild or move.
Implicit.
You got two choices, rebuild or move. And Malachi 1:4 say wherever you guys are built, the Most High will throw down. Either you build or move out. Are you going to build? The Most High are going to be destroyed. Move out, you be swept up the land. All praises to the Most High. Glory and praises and great exaltation unto his majesty. He is in the midst. You can't make this up. This is not CGI. This is not something like, oh, I don't know. You guys are he's a paid actor. Okay, this dude right here, where is he? Where's that fellow? He was right here. Where is he? Oh, there we go. This guy is not a paid actor, because that's what the Gentile will say, and our people will quickly repeat that. Oh, this guy is a paid actor. They pay him to say this. Yeah, whatever, man. All praises. Let's keep on moving. Okay, so now those people, the Senegal Captiva guy. So those people, I'm not quite sure they are American though, but they sounds like British, so to speak. Let's see what they have to say. They are going out there, and then they they disabled the premiere, the chart play, because YouTube, somebody probably say, oh, destruction or devastation. They took it out. So let's see. Okay, this is a destruction. All right, look at this. All right, this is not man-made. This is not CGI. This is the glory of the Heavenly Father for what you did to his children. The 400 years is up. Pay up. The Heavenly Father is indeed in the midst. Yea, this tornado targeted a trailer park. Usually the trailer park is 99% Gentiles are living in there. He literally destroyed this. The news won't show you raw things like that. Okay?
Man, oh man.
Okay, look at this, man. Look at this destruction. This is no joke. This is no joke. And some houses are untouched. Some of them are untouched. Some of them, look at this. Look at all this destruction right here. You think this is a game? You think if the so-called the elites, okay, you think it's the so-called, okay, look at this. You think it's the so-called the elite, the Illuminati, or the people that control the weather, as the lies they've been telling, they will target it, the backbones of the white supremacist scumbags? You think they will do this? You think they will do that to their own people? You think they will skip the hood and then do this? Look at this. The roof is literally missing. Look at this. That thing collapsed in. It's just like, look at this. It just sunk in. Okay? I want to hear what they are saying here. Okay? And it's still raining. Okay? All right?
Jeez. Anybody hurt?
We haven't heard that.
Okay?
Jeez, look, that's the inside of the freaking house.
Yes. Literally done.
Car crashed into all the debris.
Okay? This is no joke, man. Okay, this is no joke. The Most High is literally, beloved brothers and sisters, sweeping a lot of people off the land. Okay? And they won't report anything. They won't report any death. It's after the facts. Oh, this person, he or she kind of missing. We don't know. Now, I mean, a tornado like that will shred your body, man. Okay, look at this. Look at this, brethren. You know, look at this. Look at this house. Gone.
That whole house is gone. Yeah.
The whole house is gone. It's the truth.
Did they tell everybody to get out to the main building?
Yeah.
No, after the tornado went through.
Exactly. After the tornado went through, then that's when they told the people, get out. What? After the Most High released the plague, they tell you, veil your face and be friend with Jabba Jah or Jabba the Hutt. Like, what do you mean? It's already out. What? The horse already left the barn. Like, why are you closing the door? Get out of here, man.
Yes, they did. They told us
Yeah,
they'd
after
get
the
80
tornado, but not before.
After.
There
Okay.
wasn't time.
Look at this. Okay. Look at this thing, beloved. Look at the destruction. Look at the marvelous work of the Heavenly Father. Those people burned down our houses. Black Wall Street. You come here in 1492, you destroy all
Look
people.
at the way that tin is just wrapped around the tree. Look.
Which shows you the sheer force of the wind. You know, I have yelled in the mist.
There's a lot. Oh, there's a lot of. Oh shoot.
Okay.
Yeah.
This place is completely destroyed. All right. All right. Okay. Those people, that's what they do. The Most High made them build these temporary houses upon our land so he can easily sweep them off.
Left here. I can't go straight.
All right.
Oh, okay. All right. So I'll turn around and go back the way. Okay. Man, it's been devastated. Hasn't it?
It is. It is
Look at
quite
the
devastating,
mailboxes.
man.
Yeah, there's some shutters come off.
Okay. So it's raining. This is over there in Fort Lauderdale, Fort Myers, Florida. Okay, this is part 2. The tornado damage. It's devastating over there. All right, it's devastating. And then the people are not saying anything. They are not showing anything because the people that it happened to do not look like us. All praises. Let us keep on moving.
And the National Weather Service
Is that what that is? Okay, we already did this. We already did that one in the beginning. Let's keep on moving. Okay. Oh, it's 12 o'clock. This is in Brazil. Is that what that is? No, Uruguay. Okay, this is in Uruguay. You are gay? Or like Homer Simpson said, you are gay or Uruguay? Or you are gray? Uruguay. This is in Uruguay. The capital underwater, floods all over. Let me get the phone.
Of Uruguay and generated several floods.
All right, look at this.
Tens of thousands of people were affected in Montevideo
All right.
and Canelones.
Look at the glorious work of His Majesty. The Most High is literally grieving those people all over the world.
Due to storms and heavy rains.
He's grieving them. He's not letting them go.
According to preliminary information, more than 100 millimeters of rain fell.
Okay, it's a lot of things going on. Look at the destruction. Look at how the Most High grieving those people. Look at their cars. They stuck in their cars. They can't go anywhere. And this is not man-made, beloved. Man cannot make this. This is the Most High pure, awesome glory. This is His wondrous work. This is all the plague, the 10 plagues of the apocalypse of Abraham. Okay? This is war. Look at this. Enjoy it. Look at the chairs. Look at how the waters just literally take them out.
5,000 affected customers in La Teja and some 3,000 in Belvedere. Other affected areas are Prado, Buceo and Carrasco. In Montevideo, about 15,000 citizens are affected.
Okay, so the Most High is literally sweeping those people off the land because the folks that are over in the land of Uruguay, they're not supposed to be there. It's not their land. Okay? It's not their land. Okay? Some of them are our people, but 99.99% of them are not. Okay? All right? This is not done by ARP. This is not being done by men. This is not by
There are
CERN.
about
You see
3,000
this
homes
all the
without
time.
electricity.
This is the Most High's glory. This is the angels doing this. They are grieving those people. And the people think like this is going to stop. It's been going on for over a year though over there in South America. It's never stopping. Okay, that was in you agree. I believe the next one is in Brazil, so to speak. No, that's not the one in Brazil. Let me see the one in Brazil. There you go. Is that what that is? Okay, let's check this one over there.
Asfalto, tô levando o asfalto mesmo, ele tá arrancando a rua toda.
Okay, this is in Brazil. All right. The Most High is not playing, man. He is not playing. The weather, the tornado, the flood, the fire, the sword, CEO stepping in front of train and killing themselves. Okay, all of those things. And then those people, you know what they're gonna do, Brethren? They're going to act like, well, this is nothing. We can rebuild. We have money. We're gonna buy another car. We're gonna build another house. Okay, look at this. Look at the. Oh man, is that the garage door? Oh. Okay. Okay, the water is literally destroying those people places. Look at this. Look at this car. Do you know the sheer force? Okay, you hear it. Okay, this car. All right, brand new car, man. You can hear the sorrow, the cry of the people in the background. All right, the Most High is not playing. And you can hear this woman in sorrow, praying and crying unto God. And we warn you, Brazilian over there. Shout outs to our people over there. We got a sister. We got a brother. He has family. We got people over there. Okay. And listen. This is in Sao Paulo. This is like the capital, right? Is that what that is? Huh? No, this is Uberlândia. That's not Sao Paulo. The Sao Paulo, that is the name of a business. Those people didn't even have time when the water come to get out of the way. They get stuck in the streets on their bikes. Okay. And people wanna show you like this thing is like it's this car that is literally being dragged by this water is fake, is somehow CGI, is somehow those people that are filming this, they are paid actors, it's somehow they are lying, it's somehow CERN or men are making this. You think men have the power to do what you're seeing here? You think men have the power to literally come in the wind, the water, the rain, and do this to their cars? You think that's what that is? Again, a couple months ago, we warned you, Brazilian. You put a great statue over there. Another statue of a white Jesus standing over there, aka Azariah. You put it over there. We told you to take this thing down because if you don't, the destruction is going to come upon you. You didn't. This is a hospital, if I'm not mistaken. Is that what that is? I can see the nurses over here. Okay. Okay, it seems it's a hospital. Yes, it's a hospital, okay? The Most High is grieving those people all over, brothers. All over. Okay? Well, it could be a clinic, but some kind of medical place. Look at the water outside, man. Look at this. You know what would happen to you if you get caught up in something like this? Okay? You know what will happen to you? See the sheer forces? And then they will report 0 death. Not only 0 death, 0 destruction. Okay, see how the water is slowly invading those people, grieving them. Okay. You can feel the panic in that guy voice. Okay. I believe he's in the car too. Okay. All right. The water is invading those people. The Most High is literally cleaning the land. The white lion is digging through the land. Purified. Purifying the land. All over the world. We got tornadoes over here. We got flooded over there. We got fire over here. We got storm over there. We got snowstorm. We got like hurricanes all over, typhoons and all that stuff. Okay. All right, look at the water. All right. Oh, man. Okay. This is no joke, brothers. This is no joke, sisters. This is the Most High pure power. Now, why is this happening, beloved? What seems to be the issue here? Why is it like every time you watch your phone or you turn on the TV, well, the news is they have no choices right now. It's to bring the truth with some kind of counterfeit truth. They will bring you the truth, yet they will tell you, climate change, it's the shift of the earth, the energy, every few thousand years. Scientists believe, scientists are not baffled, they understand. They lie to you. It's a counterfeit truth. You know, they show you certain part. Oh, there's a storm in Brazil. There's a tornado hit Florida, but it's climate change. No. The reason why all those things is happening is because of Genesis 15 verse 13. The 400 years is over. And he said unto Abram, know of a surety that thy seed shall be a stranger in a land that is not theirs, and shall serve them, and they shall afflict them 400 years. Indeed, 1619 to 2019, we did serve our 400 years. That is why after 2019, once you enter 2020, everything went straight up to hell, and it cannot get back. It won't come back, and it will never be back to normal. The word normal has officially been removed from the dictionary and the vocabulary. All you have right now is not even abnormal. All you have right now is weird. It's like, I never seen this before. This is like a new word that replaced the word normal. Okay? That is why in 2020, the plague hit, the whole world locked down. Still this day, the whole world locked down. We do not have a job shortage or a food shortage. We have a people shortage or shortages. Why? Because the Most High say, after this, Genesis 15 verse 14, and also that nation whom they shall serve will I judge. And he's judging this nation. This is the 10 plagues of the apocalypse of Abraham. What you saw here was thunder voices. Okay? What the thunder voices literally mean, the loud boom. It mean the thunder voices, and it mean the weather. Including the flooding, the tornadoes, the rain, the snowstorm, anything that had to do with the weather. And then you saw the sorrow. Sorrow for much need, shortages. There's no such thing as a shortage of food. There's no food. There's not enough people to deliver the food because a lot of those people are no more. There's no such thing as a shortage of trucks. There's the truck drivers, a lot of them are no more. You cannot have this quote unquote this stuff going on for over 2 years now. For at least 2 years. This March, well, 2 years, because it came out in October 2019 in China. It's been going on for 2 years, almost 3 years. And then you tell me not everybody that are no more, they were either millionaires or retiree. They didn't have no jobs. A lot of people are no more. Not even because of this thing, but a lot of natural death and other death are happening. It's very, very bad, beloved. Since it's 12:11 p.m., let me do the prayer. I will come back. And then when we come back, we will cover this, okay? We will cover the destruction, the satellite images show after my volcanic of that place. This is an ABC News. All right, then. Okay, let's get rid of this. All right. Good. I will come back and then we will do this. All praises. Okay. All right then. All right, I'll stop it now. Okay, I wish I could stay with you for a little while, but there's a video that I'm making and it's very time consuming. Beloved, go in peace. Okay, for the people that are watching the premiere, don't go away. I'm sending you guys to go in peace. There will be no Jacob's trouble. Be at peace. Fast, pray, repent, repeat. Okay, stay, beloved. Stay in the high vibration. High vibration, brethren. Stay in there. Shalom May the King reign forever. Wait a minute. Oh man. Wait a minute. This thing did it record? Oh man, it didn't record. Oh crap. Let me see if it did record. Oh crap. I don't think the prayer record. Oh man. Oh crap. I don't think the prayer record. Oh. Did they hear me? All praises to the Most High. All of Babylon is here. It's been. Okay, you know what? You think you can throw. So doing what we told you to do. May you continue protecting us and destroying the enemy. Selah, so be it. Go, fulfill all those things, and come back, give us the report. All praises. Oh, so it did record. Huh. Not quite sure, but it says it didn't record. But anyway, all praises. Let us keep on going, man. There are so much things going on. This is, beloved. All right. And for some reason, this thing was off. I don't know why. But this thing, I don't know. This is weird. But anyway, boy, something is going on. This was not supposed to happen like that. But I'm gonna check it. All right. Let's go. Let's watch this. So now, this is the before and after the image, okay, of the satellite images. Okay, so this is before. Okay, this is the after. You see how the ash. Look at this before. Okay, after. Look at the destruction. Boy, give me a second. Boy, let me stop this right there. Okay, all right. I was in a phone call instantly. Yes, watch this. So, yeah. All right, there's a lot of destruction here. It's like a bad signal, bad symbol. Yeah, so look at the volcano, man. All right, beautiful. After and before and after. All right, the Most High is not playing, man. All those things are happening, beloved. You know, the people, they are lying, and they are not bringing this. They are not telling the people like something like this. This is the before, and then this one is after, literally cover. Okay, till now they are hiding what's happening in La Palma. Okay, it seems like La Palma never happened. They never ponder upon that. It seems it never happened. Let us keep on moving. All right, this is in Brazil, a tornado. Okay.
A storm in the municipality of Guaiba in Rio Grande do Sul brought many problems to the city.
Alright? This is no joke, man. Okay, look at this. Okay, they are inside of those dudes or inside of a
which
car.
led to losses and damage to the population.
Alright, they didn't even have time to get out of the car. A storm like tornado destroyed everything in its path.
Even trucks and cars fell and left traces
Look at
of
these
destruction.
trucks. Look at this. You think men have the power to do this? You think men have the power to do that?
Hurricane winds tore off roofs and road signs.
Okay, Look at
The
this.
gusts of wind were so strong that some residents thought it was even a tornado.
Exactly, because it was a tornado. It was a tornado. They thought it
A lot of buildings were damaged.
Okay,
because
look at the
windows were
tree, man.
broken.
Look at how the wind uprooted the tree. Okay. All right. Great praise, great glory, man. This thing is going around the earth, and it is not being done by men. Men do not have the power to do this. This is the power of the mighty one. This is the power of the Most High. Let us keep on moving. Okay, this is in Poland. All right, this is in Poland. This is a freezing snowstorm with thunder. Hits Warsaw. Although, you know, in the 1930s, everybody know Warsaw. Okay, so that's what that is, man. Okay. You heard that? This is a snowstorm. Okay, this is a snowstorm, and then you can hear plague number 10 and the thunder voices, and then it's grieving those people. All right, let's hear it again. Let's watch from the beginning. Okay, those are lightning. You hear that? You heard it during a snowstorm. And those people think it's the actual thunders, it's the actual lightning. Those are portals being opened. Okay. You heard that? Thunder voices. Thunder voices. Okay. You can hear it. All right. Again, this is two plagues. This is plague number 10 right here, thunder voices, and plague number 6, increase of hail and snow. Okay, it's only going to get worse. Great praise, great glory, man. Great praise, great glory. All praises. Let's keep on moving. All right, this is in North Dakota. All right, I used to live over there, working in Hoyle Field. Okay, this is in North Dakota. All right, increase of hail and snow. All right, I was caught in a snowstorm in North Dakota. That was the most scariest hitch that ever happened to me. Okay, all right. This is in North Dakota. All right, this is no joke. This is no freaking joke. This thing is real. All right, the police or the roadside assistants, they can't move. They got stuck in there. Okay, they got stuck. All right, this thing is only getting worse.
We're on the north side of the airport, just underneath the flight path here, and as you take a look back towards the runway, you'll see that today visibility here at LAX is not perfect. It's not all that great, but you can still see for several miles. But on days when it is extremely foggy or terrible weather is interfering with visibility, then pilots have to use their instruments in order to make a safe landing. The problem is, the airlines say this new 5G wireless service that was supposed to roll out today can interfere with some of that equipment on the planes.
That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a huge, big lie. You see, what those people are doing, beloved, they know the ley lines is kicking them out. They know the airplanes are falling off the sky because of the ley line. They understand that. Now, what they are doing, they're trying to say, oh, well, we launched 5G, and the reason why you see this giant airplane loaded with people fell off the sky is because 5G messed with our instruments, and we didn't know what we were doing, and we fell off the sky. They try to blame everything now that's happening on 5G. And we told you that's not what that is. Okay?
flights. Now, AT&T and Verizon had planned to activate this new faster 5G service everywhere across the country today, but CEOs from multiple airlines, including Delta and United, along with CEOs from UPS, FedEx, and other air cargo carriers, wrote a letter to the Biden administration. They complained that this 5G service interferes with aircraft equipment and could ground hundreds of flights.
So this is not what that is. This is the ley line grounding them. We've been telling those people it will come a point you won't be able to fly at all. And then they are, scheming this like as if like, oh, well, if you bring this 5G, we won't be able to travel and stuff. As if men have the power to do this. No, they don't. That's them trying to derail the Most High power. You mean to tell me all those CEO, those millionaires, billionaires, they bend against another billionaire? Is that what that is? Since when so many Gentiles do this? No, they don't.
And not just passenger flights, also planes that carry freight. Well, it turns out that 5G uses a segment of the radio spectrum that is close to the one used by altimeters. Yeah. These are devices on planes that help pilots land in bad weather. The airlines were worried that the new wireless service would jam the altimeters. Now, we spoke to Sky 5 pilot Mark Kono about just what type of an issue that would pose for pilots.
When you are coming in for a landing, say if we're landing at LAX in foggy conditions, the aircraft might be at 200 feet, but because of the intermixing of signals, because of the 5G and the radar altimeter having very similar frequencies, the problem being that the aircraft might be at 200 feet or think it's at 200 feet, and it actually might be at 10 feet. So imminently landing, and that might be a problem.
Now, the FAA and the FCC got involved to work out a temporary solution. Both Verizon and AT&T say they will not turn on their 5G network around runways at major airports. They won't activate the cell towers that are within 2 miles.
Now, why is this? Why they're supposed to turn this thing today, the 19th? They just now find out about this. Like, the day we were supposed to turn this thing out, we've been talking about this thing for like years, but we just finding out it's going to affect it. This, oh, let's make a big deal about it today. Get out of here, man. We've been telling you, you can't mess with the Most High. It's the ley lines.
Collapse here that has happened. Major emergency declared in the Bronx right now, and you're taking live shot right now of, we got some ground video here that is now live here for us right here. So we're taking a live now watch, and you can just see the smoke smoldering here on this block as we're seeing this building. But as soon as that dust really the smoke settles, we are going to see a part of the building there in the middle that is gone, unfortunately, here.
Yeah, this is the Bronx explosion, building collapse after gas explosion and fire. Okay, again, it happened in the Bronx. Again, okay, the Bronx explosion. Okay, I believe somebody died, one person died. Okay, Okay, it's sad to see this type of thing happen. This building need to be checked better. I live right down the block from there and Kelly Street explosion, but I did not know it was. My building shook. So this is plague number 2, fiery conflagration of the cities. Okay, a lot of people are being no more, surgically being removed.
Minutes or so here. It was first announced as a 2-alarm fire declared there.
Okay, so
gas explosion investigation as firefighter crews continue to respond.
Gas explosion. So let's move to the next, man. I believe the next will be explained, or the next couple of videos. Okay, so this is the Bastrop. Oops, let me see. This is Keith. This is the Bastrop wildfire threatened homes. Okay, this is in Texas. All right. This is in Texas. All right, this is your technology. Plastic helicopter with a plastic bucket at the bottom of it. Okay, you cannot tell the fire to recede. You cannot tell the water to go upon the fire and take it out. Okay. All right. So there's a wildfire over there in Texas. And then the people, you're not seeing anything about this on the news. Nobody's saying anything. The moment you see those giant airplanes or dropping things and they got helicopters, then it's bad. Okay? All right? Okay, it's pretty bad. This is in Texas. All right, we give the Most High great praise, great glory, because of fiery conflagration of the cities. He's literally sweeping those people off the land. Okay, this is the bastard
Andy
fire.
Sevilla reporting here at.
Okay, who's this dude?
Local.
Okay, that's Okay, so all right, this guy, oh man. Okay, yeah, he just reporting the news. He got TD Jakes over here. Is that TD Jakes? No. So
Winds.
okay, so basically
Texas 21 need to evacuate.
Okay, so those people,
several homeowners they need to evacuate.
Let me hear a little bit of what he's saying. All right.
Andy Sevilla reporting here from Pine View Estates, just east of Bastrop, where several homeowners are gathered outside waiting for word to know if they need to evacuate. Several homeowners from neighboring neighborhoods, Pine Hill Estates, have been evacuated due to a wildfire in Bastrop State Park. You can see the thick smoke coming from the wildfire.
So they are evacuating those people because of Genesis 15 verse 13, and the plagues is upon them. And plague number 2, fiery conflagration of the cities. The Most High is literally burning them down. All praises to the Most High.
Displaced for months, but a damaged home still stands.
We're the luckiest of the unlucky.
Daniel Medeiros and Kristen White thought luck was on their side.
Thought we were going to get a jump on it and find a place and get to some kind of normalcy quickly.
Now a turn of events after signing up for 4 months at this Airbnb. As their toddler Ben entertains himself playing in a box, Mom and Dad break it all down.
I'm still breastfeeding, and so we really needed to be somewhere suitable for our family.
And stable.
We really needed stability and a clean place to go to.
A baby, a toddler, and 3 other children make up their whole family.
We have a big blended family, 7 of us.
They thought they found that clean, suitable Airbnb for the big group with this listing. 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths.
Nobody has moved this couch or cleaned under here.
Then they got inside.
There's dental sticks, pills on the floor. That's just dried food. I've never been into an Airbnb this dirty. Dust and grime on top of every surface.
I had the worst reaction because my home is my sanctuary, and being uprooted from everything that I know and potty training my little babies.
Blown away by the lack of cleaning, with a listing assuring enhanced cleaning.
Then I started looking around. It's like, well, where's our other bathroom? Like, we have 7 kids. I wouldn't have booked anything less than 2.5.
Yet they're still out of $10,000 in insurance housing money.
There's a measuring cup under this bed.
Problem Solvers reached out to the Airbnb host. She sent us this response, saying this matter has nothing to do with her and the agreements between Airbnb and them. Airbnb has had multiple agents going back and forth with this family, but they got this message today, saying they're denied because the host submitted documents showing she didn't violate rules.
All right, let me tell you what's going on here. Family uprooted by martial fire, shocked by quality of Airbnb. So the Most High burned down the home, okay? They burned down the homes, okay? And then now they are grieving. They went to an Airbnb because they got the money. They went to Airbnb. They booked this place for like 4 months. And then look at what the Most High give them unto shame and reproach. Their home got burned, okay? And then those people, they like, we listen to what the man said. Something he said in the beginning.
Displaced for months, but a damaged home still stands.
We're the luckiest of the unlucky.
Daniel Medeiros and Kristen
We are
White.
the luckiest of the unlucky. What is this? The luckiest of the unlucky? Okay.
Thought luck was on their side.
Thought we were going to get a jump on it and find a place and get to some kind of normalcy quickly.
That's what they want. That's what they want. That's what Gentiles want. They want to get back to normal quickly. Normalcy, normal, quickly. It's time to put those Negro back where they belong, and then us back on the top. All praises. Get out of here.
A raging house fire in St. Petersburg caught the attention of several people last night. I mean, just take a look at these flames sent in by viewers. It happened on Coffee Pot Boulevard. News Channel 8's Olivia Steen joins us now live from the scene.
Let me let this play, and then I'll take you off something.
At one point.
Oh yeah, neighbors say this was a huge fire. It shocked a lot of people. Fire investigators are just now wrapping up here at the scene. They spent the entire day just trying to figure out what was the cause of this fire. I'm told no one was staying at this house when it happened, but that didn't ease the concern of neighbors.
Well, when I looked out the window, I saw the blaze. My heart fell out of my chest.
Flames and heavy black smoke poured from every direction out of this house Monday evening on Coffee Pot Boulevard. Several people stopped by to capture the frightening sight. Martin Fox lives right next door. He tells me a woman walking by let him know what was going on.
She was very calm, and I was very panicked. I never felt that way before, and I've been through a lot of kind of weird emergencies.
Fire crews and responders flooded the street. Fox said he worried the fire was going to creep over to their house.
And they started to spray the house so that to protect our house.
He tells me fire crews spent several hours putting out the blaze.
I think at 9:30 at night, the flames seemed to be really receded, but they stayed all night long till the present time, and there's still smoke coming out of the back there.
A spokesperson with St. Pete Fire and Rescue says an engineer came out to examine the structure and let his crews know which parts of the home are safe for entry. I'm told they will spend the remainder of the day trying to figure out what caused the fire. Fox tells me he spoke with the homeowners and no one has a clue how this happened.
Yeah, they've been renovating the house for quite a while, but you know, every day these same gentlemen come and do their work, and everything was very fine.
Up until now.
And we'll continue to stay on top of any developing details coming from this fire.
Mansion fire. St. Pete mansion fire. Was it a real mansion? I wasn't watching. I was out there talking to my mom. But anyway, so yeah, hey. Fiery conflagration of the cities. I believe is a place called Mansion, St. Peter Mansion, or an actual mansion. Yeah, I didn't watch it, but anyway, all praises. If it's an actual mansion that caught on fire, then the Most High is grieving those millionaires, billionaires. All praises. Let's keep on moving.
An arsonist to blame for a fire that damaged an apartment complex in Reisterstown and left 20 people homeless in frigid, icy conditions. WJZ is live right now, and Rachel Carden joins us with what she's learned about this fire. Rachel.
That's right, Denise. As you mentioned, one person charged with first-degree arson. We know that nobody was hurt in the fire, but a dog did perish as a result. Now, while we were out gathering information today, we spoke to a woman, a neighbor living directly across the street. She shared with us surveillance video that she captured as the fire broke through the roof of this building. Smoke and flames lit up the sky Monday night as crews battle a two-alarm fire along Brookberry Drive in Reisterstown. Neighbors heard the commotion, some saying they were worried the fire would spread to where they live. Carlos Myers lives far enough away, his home was not impacted.
Because this is probably the fourth unit burning within the last 10 years that I've lived here.
Investigators are now saying the fire was intentionally set.
Okay, so somebody is doing this because, well, you know, they must have released demons upon those people, so yeah.
25-year-old Jawan Mosley, a resident of the building, has now been charged with first-degree arson.
They observed an individual jump from the second-floor apartment. As this individual landed from the second-floor apartment, he then attempted to gain entry.
34. Brookberry Drive? No, I used to say doctor, but anyway, 34.
Back into the ground floor in efforts to evade police, and that is when he was apprehended.
A dog died in the blaze and 20 people have been displaced.
I feel for a lot of them that probably have to lose a lot of their comfort zone, especially at this kind of weather.
The Red Cross is assisting those victims. Mosley is being held without bond at the Baltimore County Detention Center. We are waiting to get a mug shot from Baltimore County Police, so stay with us for WJZ News at 5 as we update.
Did they get the mug shot? Because I want to see this fellow. I want to see this guy. Huh. Okay. 17-year-old teen charged as murder. What's going on over there? Is it in Baltimore? Annapolis? I'm not quite sure where that is. Okay, they haven't get anything yet. No update. But anyway, we'll move to the next. Fiery conflagration.
State police now say 2 people died in a fire this morning in Fulton Township, Lancaster County. They have not yet been identified. Investigators found the bodies inside a home on the 100 block of Little Britain Church Road after firefighters put out the fire. At this time, state police are still investigating the cause.
So they find 2 people or no more in a fire in Little Britain Church Road. You can't make this up. This is in Pennsylvania, right? You can't make this up, man. 2 people are found, no more, in a house fire. All praises to the Most High. Plague number 2, fiery conflagration of the cities.
And today, fire crews in York County will be trying to find the cause of that fire that gutted Mr. Q's Family Skate Center last night in West Manchester Township. You see all those flames there. Crews were called out to that center. It's on the first block of North Fayette Street. It was around 7:15 last night. They say the roof of the building collapsed. No injuries have been reported.
All praises to the Most High. The Most High is literally destroying. He's literally, destroying their entertainment places. You know, this is in Pennsylvania, of course. The same as before.
Replacing the wind-damaged fence and playground equipment at their rental home seems like a small detail now for Trish Imperato and her husband Dave Maggio.
I didn't really think it was going to make it all the way to where we were living.
The couple's tenant shot this video on the property next door to theirs on the day the Marshall fire spread out of control.
And so the point of the investigation, from what you know, was back that way. Yes.
The property next door on El Dorado Springs Drive is where investigators spent several days searching for clues about the fire's origin. Investigators also have yet to declare a cause.
It seems like, yes, the fire may have started over there, but there's no proof that anything happened. That they did anything to cause it. There's no accusations being made.
We don't know the details about it all, but it was just so surreal that it was right there, and this house is right next door, and this one's standing, and then everything else in between is just gone.
Nearly 8 miles away.
I was hoping to be our forever home.
The home they lived in for less than 4 months, the one they thought would surely be safe from the blaze.
What I don't understand is where are we all supposed to go?
Is gone.
What? What? What are you doing? Let's listen to this. Let's listen to this again. Listen.
In between is just gone.
Nearly 8 miles away.
I was hoping to be our forever home.
The home they lived in for less than 4 months, the one they thought would surely be safe from the blaze.
What I don't understand is where are we all supposed to go?
Okay. Where are we all you guys supposed to go? Family loses dream home in a Marshall fire after wife's cancer diagnosis. When we told you the Gentiles are catching hell, they are catching hell. You see, there is before the facts and after the facts. Before the facts, there was a fire and stuff, and everybody's fine, everybody's safe. No houses were burned. Those are how they will quickly be built back to normal. Okay. Where am I supposed to go? Well, you have nowhere to go. What you gonna do? Where you gonna have to go here? You have to come unto us. You have to build back the hood. You have to be our handmaid, because you have no land to go. When you swagger jack our land, when your ancestors did, they brought a curse upon them and you. Therefore, they forfeited their land, which they had none, unto us. So you have nowhere to go. That's why the Most High burned down your house, and then he literally will make you our servant. You have nowhere to go. If you can get the hell off of our holy land, well, you will cleave on and cleave in. That's what that is. Let's listen to this again, because this is beautiful.
8 miles away.
8 miles away, a new beginning.
To be our forever home.
The home they lived in for less than 4 months, the one they thought would surely be safe from the blaze.
What I don't understand is where are we all supposed to go?
Is gone.
And what can you do? Get some sleep and wake up and power through the next day.
The couple has been trying to explain insurance to their twin 6-year-olds.
Okay, so you can literally see who those people are. They got this Christmas tree behind them. They are Christian. Well, I mean, everybody that celebrate Christmas is not Christian, but you are actually angering the great one by, celebrating these horrible and terrible holidays that you guys go up the tree, you go up the stars, you go up you perverted everything. So, and that's why the Most High brought this fire upon you.
Keeping their heads up while they cope with more bad news.
Besides the breast cancer, dealing with our house that burned down, trying to figure out where we're going to live. It's just one thing after another.
There you go.
Trish says
she'll
start radiation in a few weeks.
So we need some sort of good vibes on the horizon.
Mm-hmm. Good vibes. There you go, beloved. Okay? It is one thing after another. One thing after another. That's what they are seeing. It never stopped. It never stopped. The house burned down. Oops. They got cancer. Oops. Husband died. Oops. Daughter died. Oops. Children died. It never stopped because the plagues is upon them. Number 2, fiery conflagration of the cities. Back then, our faces in the 80s used to be all over the place, all in the news, all in the 6 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 6 a.m., whatever morning news, all faces used to be in it. Now look at you. All praises.
But literally, this is it, right?
Their entire life.
It's all hastily stacked in here.
Fits in their cars.
Between what I can hold in the Jeep and what she can hold in the van, that's
all they
it.
Jim Sullivan and Katie Moore had planned to drive to Florida today.
I know it does sound crazy because everybody has plans, but, well, we're in a very fortunate spot that we don't have any plans.
Their plans continue to change by the hour, just like so many families who lost homes in the Sagamore neighborhood. But on top of that, their source of income and entire inventory.
About $150,000 of cost. A lot. Too much.
Together they ran Philosophy, a handmade festival clothing and jewelry company.
All that work and all that effort and all that time.
Burn.
I can't believe that this is all I have to show for it.
There you go. There you go. You can't make this up, beloved. When we told you the Most High is really, His Majesty is really, He's grieving those people, really grieving them to the core, to the bone. He said, I can't believe it. There were all those money, $150,000 in loss and all the stuff that we built. All we have to show for it is a necklace. Okay. The Marshall fire destroyed a superior couple's home and business. Okay. Let's listen to this again. Because the Most High is indeed in the midst.
Cost. A lot. Too much.
Together they ran Philosophy, a handmade festival clothing and jewelry company.
All that work and all that effort and all that time. I can't believe that this is all I have to show for it.
Losing so much means choosing your old path or starting a new one.
We describe ourselves as I'm the guy holding the string and she's the balloon, right? So having nothing, no job, no income, no place to live, no possessions. It's oddly frightening, but also very liberating at the same time.
They're unsure what's next or even where they'll be.
The thing about this is like, you really can't do anything except for surrender.
Yeah. Okay, that's beautiful. Let's listen to this again.
About this is like, you really...
They're unsure what's next or even where they'll be.
The thing about this is like, you really can't do anything except for surrender. You can't, because you have nothing.
They won't force themselves to live a life that's gone.
Having faith and trust that you can, like if you jump in the direction of the way that the thing that is in your heart, the door's open.
All right, lost for words here. They literally told you, brothers, they give up. They surrender. They surrender. They surrender. They surrender. 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 There's nothing. Let's listen to this again. Okay? Listen to what they said again. All right. The thing about this.
Next, or even where they'll be.
The thing about this is like, you really can't do anything except for surrender.
That's all you can do. This is straight from the horse's mouth. You can't literally do nothing except surrender. And don't be thinking like, wait, baby, because I surrender, he will have mercy upon me or whatever. It doesn't work like that. See, when we told those people back in October 2020 to give up those houses unto us and give us everything and worship our God and serve our power, they refused. And now look at you. Everything is burned. How long we are into this thing, man? Woo, an hour. What? An hour and 40? Wow, that's a lot. Okay, well, anyway, so that's what happened, man. Okay, that's what happened. You have to surrender. All praises to the Most High, man. They surrender because they have nothing left. I can't believe this. We had the home, $150,000 a month and stuff, and everything is done. Just like that. And then they are driving on and over there where Big Levi is at, and then try to over there and then causing me trouble. Hey, once I probably sent you out there to become my handmaid and manservant. Zaza. All right. Okay, so this is in Denver. All right. Building under construction catches fire in Denver. For some reason, everything that is under construction keep getting caught on fire. The mansion that we just saw previously, it was in renovation or remodeling or construction caught on fire. And then now this one in Denver. And you see this before. You keep seeing it, and re-seeing it, and see things again. Okay? All right? The Most High is indeed in the midst, and is destroying a lot of the people. Okay, this is fiery conflagration, plague number 2 of the cities. All right, let us keep on moving, beloved dear.
Walking home doesn't feel familiar.
Tough being here.
Austin Janego lived in the Sagamore neighborhood in Superior for 4 years.
Corner house was ours, 372.
Seeing it brings back experiences he hoped to move on from.
After the first one with my mom, I never thought it was going to happen again.
Then again at his dad's house, and again.
Living through this 3 different times, losing everything 3 times, it makes you really not want to replace much.
So what you are seeing here is the prophecy, okay? A man loses home to fire for the 3rd time. It happened with his mom. It happened with him. It happened with his, it happened with his mom, with his father. Now it happened with him. He lost his home 3 times in wildfire. And people are going to sit there and say, oh, well, you know, this is not prophecy and stuff. And no, this is straight up prophecy. In the book of Malachi, Malachi 1:4, if I'm not mistaken, excuse me. Malachi 1:4 says, where is he dumb saith, we are in pravish, but we will return and build the desolated places, and thus saith the Lord of hosts. They shall build, but I will throw down. That's the 3rd time, brethren. 3rd time is the charm, of course. Now let's listen to this again. I'm not making this up. This guy is not, you know, scumbag Gentiles and say, oh yeah, he's a paid actor and stuff like that. Get out of here, man.
Walking home doesn't feel familiar.
Tough being here.
Austin Janego lived in the Sagamore neighborhood in Superior for 4 years.
Corner house was ours, 372.
Seeing it brings back experiences he hoped to move on from.
After the first one with my mom, I never thought it was going to happen again.
Then again at his dad's house, and again.
Living through this 3 different times, losing everything 3 times, it makes you really not want to replace much.
This time feels more personal.
This one, it's just so much more devastating. You can't see anything that
And it's
was once
salvageable.
pieces of our life.
With each fire, it's become harder not to question, not to wonder how or why.
Exactly. Why are you not wondering why and how those things is happening to us? What seems to be the problem here? Is it something that we've done? I know I am innocent. Is it something that our ancestors have done in the past? I assure you, sir, I'm now flabbergasted by this whole ordeal. Why it seems to be an issue in every single time we have a homes, and it seems to catch in a fiery conflagrations. What seems to be the problem here? Well, because you are under judgment. The 400 years is up. Pay up.
I'm hoping that they don't have to go through this again, because I don't know if I really could.
You want to tell them it's not going to happen again.
Oh, it will happen.
But at the same time, you have to tell them, you have to be prepared for anything.
His older brother, Corey Desimone, had already moved out when Austin experienced the first 2 fires.
My main concern is his older brother is to try to make sure that he's okay.
They've lived through this one together.
But we've always tried to stick together. And it just means a lot to me because, he's here to support me.
Together, they'll work to overcome their fear.
It's hard not to feel that you just can't get away from it. That
Austin hopes this is the last time.
I'm hoping that third time's the lucky charm. Hopefully,
it won't happen
for the rest of my life, I don't have to deal with this type of ordeal again.
Fear overcome by hope that things really do come in threes.
Look at the moon.
Yeah, the moon is huge right now.
Right now, Austin and his brother are looking at their next steps. They're hoping to maybe purchase a home somewhere in the area. Of course, it's hard enough to go through 1 fire, let alone 3, and all of that devastation. So if you would like to help them out, we do have a link to their GoFundMe on our website.
GoFundMe all the time. Okay, let's read a little bit of the comments if they have some. Let's see if they have some. Wait, did they cut my internet? Oh man, let me refresh this. Probably they did. Oh boy, they did. Oh boy. Yep. They did cut it. No. Yep, you're offline. There's no internet. Oh boy, 1:35 p.m. I'm gonna have to wait. See, if I was live, they would have do this. They do this all the time. Okay. They cut the internet. All right then. Is it back on? Is it back on? No, it's not. Let me check. Okay. Reload. All right. They cut my internet though at 1:35. I don't know what time they're gonna put it back. So, to you it would be instant, but to me it's gonna be like an hour or 2, 20 minutes, 5 minutes. I don't know, but they cut it again. All praises. All right, I'll be back then. All right, then we're back to 2:36 p.m. I believe the internet is back on now. Let's see. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Every tow takes a toll. Every burned car, a reminder of the Marshall Fire that swept through on December 30th.
Last count we got was around 1,381. And
so, tow trucks begin removing more than 1,300 vehicles destroyed in the Marshall Fire. Now, you got 1,300 more than 1,300 vehicles, okay, being destroyed. You got people that lost their house and their vehicles, their cars or trucks, or so to speak. Okay? This is not a game. This is not a little thing. This is real. This is live. This is not fantasy. This is not fake. This is after the facts.
that is vehicles, trailers, anything with wheels in the street.
Andrew Barth with Boulder County Public Works says phase 2 of debris removal starts with clearing cars.
Anything that, is blocking that access to those private homes, so we can get in there and start cleaning those out ASAP.
Towing is ongoing in Superior and will start soon in Louisville. Barth hopes the job will be done in 2 weeks but it could take a month.
It's going to take some time, but we will work daily, every day, to make sure people can get home as soon as possible and start their rebuilding process.
Okay, all right. So, I mean, that's what that is to you. I mean, you guys, this thing is destroyed. Instead of sitting down like the old couple before, and then they're like, yo, something is going on. We surrender. We lost everything. There is no need for us to try to rebuild everything back. Do you know what that is? If you're in your 70s, your house, well, your home is literally obliterated by a fire, your car is missing, and then you're going to start rebuilding a new home? Is that what that is? You're in your 80s or 90s, you're going to build a new home? You surrender. Even if you're in your 50s, man, you know, you're going to build another new home or buy a new car again, and this time? Okay. All right, then.
Burned cars will go into temporary storage in case owners or their insurance companies need access.
Everything will end up in a certified landfill at some point.
Clearing streets is one of the first steps, and even after the tow trucks are gone, there's a long road ahead.
Everybody just be patient with us, and we will get there together.
What do you want? 1,300 cars, brothers. Okay, this isn't no joke, man. There's a lot of lost over here. 1,300 vehicles, trucks, RVs, and cars, and golf carts, whatever they can get that classify as a vehicle, they are destroyed in the fire. You know what those people gonna do? You think they're going to go ahead and then rebuild everything, buy a brand new car, and then stuff like, oh, I have insurance. Oh, really? You think that's how that works? Yeah, everything is on insurance now. Okay, all right, well, then you do this then. Again, this is plague number 2, fiery conflagration of the cities. Let us keep on moving.
News at noon.
First responders are at a house fire in Boise right now. Ada County Dispatch says no one is in the house on North Fairmeadow Drive. They add there are 10 different fire and medic crews responding at this time. One of our photographers happened to be driving by the house, and he says when he got there was a man standing outside the house. Our photographer asked the man if anyone was inside, and then the man tried to leave. Police ended up detaining this man, and neighbors told our photographer that this is a halfway house and is the second fire there since August, that is. This is all the information that we have right now, and we'll share more updates when they become available.
So, this is like the second fire that happened in this thing, in this place since August. So, it's clearly that there's an arsonist live over there, some dude that keeps setting things on fire. But anyway, that's a big Judah stuff. I was going to check with Adrian and Paul. There's a prepper, but anyway, I let those people soaked in there. You know, let them be dismayed and being confused. Oh, great glory, great glory, great glory! Breaking news, great glory. All right, let's keep on moving.
A fire destroyed a garage in East Moline this afternoon. Firefighters called to the 200 block of 29th Avenue around 12:30 this afternoon. They found heavy flames. The building eventually collapsed. Firefighters were able to contain the blaze to the garage, although a nearby home had some siding melted off because of the heat. No one was hurt. We're waiting for investigators to release the cause of that fire.
Okay, random fire everywhere. All praise.
Right now, the west side of the city of Kelowna is under a boil water order. It's because of a fire late last night. That fire destroyed a laundromat and badly damaged the 7-Eleven attached to it. This is on 1st Avenue in Kelowna. Nobody was hurt, and it is believed that the fire originated in the roof of the laundromat and spread throughout the rest of the building. The cause of the fire is still under investigation.
We give the Most High great praise, great glory. You know, 7-Eleven. 7 perfection, 11, 7 heaven, 7 plus 2, 9 destruction is all over. Those East Indian are catching hell. Okay, this is a fire in Pella, a law office, okay, caught on fire. Okay, Pella law office destroying overnight fire. The Most High is destroying, you know, their laws. Remember, we had the lawyers, so to speak, and their filthy back with its scumbags laws. So remember, we had a fast called void and null and void. So all their laws and all the stuff, all their regulation, policies, and rules are null and void. So the Most High is literally destroying those people. Go ahead, sue the fire. File a lawsuit against the Most High. Yeah? File a lawsuit against the barrier. Yes, sir. The law offices are catching on fire. Those people are catching hell everywhere.
All right, Ron, thank you. Several animals are dead after a fire this morning at an animal sanctuary in Westmoreland County. Bryant Reed has the details, including where the owners and animals are being relocated.
The overnight fire here in Ross River has displaced not only the homeowner, but also several animals, as it was also an animal sanctuary. Smoke was in the air as KDKA crews got to the early morning fire along Route 51. The woman who lives there and runs the animal sanctuary is Wendy Kramer. She says she heard a loud boom while she was sleeping. While she was able to make it out along with dogs and a goat, she says there were 12 cats that died in the fire.
A dog and a goat. Anyway, 12. I don't want my daughter to see this, but 12 cats killed in fire at Westraver Animal Sanctuary. So out of all the numbers, you got 12. Okay, you know what to do.
And other animals got loose. Now she's searching for a new home for them.
Everybody's full right now because of COVID. Every rescue, every shelter, and so many, they end up in kill shelters. Right now I'm gonna look, trying to find a motel. I've been trying to call that I can just run out the whole row of it, you know what I mean, and put the animals there. That way they're with us and they're safe.
Now, so far, the owner as well as several of the animals have been relocated, and while workers tell me that they are going to be sad and they're going to miss the cats, they say that they're glad that the rest of the animals are doing well. Reporting.
All praises. 12 cats out of all the numbers, the 12 tribe. All praises.
Yes, Jim, and within just the last hour, crews were back here at the scene working to put out flames that had reignited throughout the debris of this building. And the fire so hot and so widespread that it actually forced a family out of this home and out of this home to the left. Both of these homes are total losses, but the fire chief tells me the fortunate thing here is that no people or fire crews were hurt.
Okay, so this is a 4-alarm fire. That's a category 4, so to speak. The most severe, well, any fire is severe, but the most severe is number 10, 10 alarm. Sometimes they go in 11. Like a wildfire is out of control. Well, that's why they call it a wildfire, but this is a 4-alarm. So that's the category they categorize, so to speak, the fire's intensity or damage. I believe I read it somewhere. Somebody sent it me through the email. All praises, but their homes are literally being destroyed, like burnt to the ground.
An abandoned building ablaze early this morning, destroying neighboring homes.
We're lucky ones. They lost everything.
Charles Housley lives directly across the street, the fire melting parts of his home as he and Logan Crawford threw water on the home to try to keep it from catching fire.
Those transformers that were exploding, like it was just literally, it was a mess. The fire was almost directly hitting the house. I was out back crying with my mom thinking all our stuff's going to be gone. We're not going to have anything.
Okay, so that's why Gentiles worry about this. You got this grown ass dude with his mom in the background crying. You know, all his stuff is going to be gone because, I mean, that's what that is. This guy's in the back crying with his mom. I mean, I'm thinking I'm going to lose everything. Yo, just be grateful you're alive, man. You escape and everything is good. But no. Yeah, anyway, man.
I didn't know what we were going to do, but thank God they saved our house.
Katanning Fire Department number 4 Chief Earl Klein says at least 6 people are displaced, receiving help from the Red Cross. But fortunately, no one was hurt. He estimates about 125 firefighters responded, bringing several tankers and aerials in order to get the fire under control.
So you see, like every news now, you keep hearing the Red Cross, the Red Cross, the Red Cross. So those guys got their work cut out for them. Yeah, every news you keep hearing FEMA, FEMA, FEMA. Yeah, because you people were supposed to be, you know, bringing Jacob's trouble and all that. Now look at you.
Through an inferno like we had with nobody being injured or, you know, fatal. We're very lucky. You know, even for the firefighters in the icy conditions.
And Chief Klein says the cause of this fire has not yet been determined. That's something they're working on. But he says there was a lot of highly flammable materials inside this abandoned building.
All praises. Plague number 2. Fiery conflagration of the cities.
First at 6 o'clock, a family and an entire community devastated.
Yeah, 2 children are dead after an overnight fire. The parents and an infant child, they were able to escape. That fire happened around 2:30 this morning at a home in the Clinton County community of Rossville, not far from Frankfort and just east of Lafayette. That's where WRTV's Adam Psaumes has been all day, learning more about the children who are gone far too soon.
I've been speaking to family members who say the family is
Adam, the Holy Ghost, aka number 10. All praises to the Lord. Adam Psaumes. Not quite sure what Psaumes mean, but anyway, Adam Psaumes. All praises.
is completely distraught. They're still trying to wrap their heads around this situation. But right now, they're asking the community to pray and help out in any way they can.
And I was like, why is my window glowing? So I put on my glasses and hopped out of bed and opened up the curtain. And I saw the flames coming out of the kitchen window. And so I started screaming and waking everyone up in my home.
Tragedy striking a small Indiana town.
The smoke was black and it was all the way down to the floor. And they couldn't see, they couldn't breathe.
Clinton County Fire Department confirming that 2 children were killed in an early morning house fire.
Fire showing from the rear of the home.
Again, oh, wow. Look at the name of this dude. Look at his hat. Look at what step we are in. Mr. Aaron. Mr. Ron. Fifey or Fifi or Fif. I played the fifth. Remind me of Dave Chappelle's skit. I played the fifth. The high priest himself. All praises. This guy received a lot of heat from the nation, man. Certain people despise this guy. They call this guy all certain names and all certain witchcraft he was doing. They have no idea what is the meaning. People don't even know what witchcraft is. They think witchcraft is voodoo. When they see somebody do something weird, if it's not church thing, then it is witchcraft, which is the quite opposite. You know, and the church is the highest form, the so-called Christianity and Islam, all of them, they're the highest form of negative witchcraft and sorcery. That's the highest form. You know, those are the people that do all the wrong thing. After that, everything outside of this is up for grab and study and looking at. All praise.
Took about 20-25 minutes to get the fire under control and knocked down.
Fire officials said the parents made an effort to go back into the home to get the 2 kids inside, but couldn't. Clinton County Sheriff's deputy also made an entry into the smoke.
So, cursed be their husbands, cursed be their wives, cursed be their children, cursed be their animals. You see all those things. Those are the angels reporting back unto us, if you catch our drift. And we say those prayers again, as you may see, that our prayers are being cutting short because the Most High put it in our spirit to cut everything short because time is no more. Time is short. You know, so everything that was supposed to be said, well, it has been said. So all we have to do right now is sit back, relax, enjoying the result. So we give the Heavenly Father great praise, great glory. Now, people are saying that, but those are children. Yes, those are the children that go up to be adults and go up to abuse our people, always making laws against them, always calling the police and lying on them and have them killed. Those are the people that will lie straight to your face. Those are the people that will rewrite your history book. They were once children too. The Most High already saw what they were going to do, and then he took them out.
Oakfield home, but wasn't able to find the children. The family's uncle, Jesse Noth Harrington, telling WRTV the victims were Shay and Amelia Hyde. Shay was 12 and Amelia was 5. Jesse lives next door to the family.
There was nothing we could do but just stand there and watch them try to fight these flames. I mean, they were 2 times as tall as the house ever even was originally.
Superintendent James Hanna of Rossville Consolidated School District asking for community support tonight.
I heard the dispatch, and I heard it in the dispatcher's voice. So that was tough.
In a time of need,
I was speechless, couldn't even believe that this stuff even happened.
The community showing its true strength.
As a family, want to thank everyone for everything that they're doing, all of their kind thoughts.
Okay, so now you're seeing that as those people are being grieved because they burned our children too. They took our children and thrown them to alligators for food and bait. Okay, those are cruel people. Those are the descendant of the people that did this. So that's why things are happening to their children like this. That's why their children are being burned in their houses and die, because you did the same things to our people. You did the same thing. So now the vengeance and the revenge is coming upon you. So, and then those two little children and those two little girls over there, if anything, they go to school. And then they no longer go, they won't be able to go to school again. And then what's going to happen when the teacher is counting the kids? 2 of them is missing. It's not like they went to a vacation and they're going to come back. They just know more. And then those people, when they count the census, and the census was like 2020, and then the census that's going to come in 2030, they won't be able to be in there, but they were already counting 2020. I'm assuming, okay, a lot of people are being no more. So there's 2 of those children that will not see the future, so they won't be there anymore. And it's not like this family couple over there going to reproduce them again and then have them coming back and do the same thing again. They are no more. That's what that is, man. Hey, you did the same thing to us, and then now it's happening to you. Great glory, great praise unto the Heavenly Father, man. This is his work.
Good morning on this Aloha Friday. It's the 14th of January. I'm Christine Ueno.
I'm Rashi Mabuku, and we start off with some breaking news as investigators are at the scene of a house fire in Windward, Oahu.
Dallas Ontiveros joins us live from Lanikai with the very latest. Dallas, good morning to you.
Good morning, Christy and Ross. Yeah, we're really just capturing the aftermath right now here on Kaioleno Drive in Kailua. And just seeing the damage right now from HFD. They're still continuing their investigation. No cause of what caused the fire at the moment. But what we know is that they happened around 2 o'clock this morning. It was fully extinguished by 4 o'clock. And there was no occupants at the time of the fire. So I know investigators are speaking with a neighbor right now. So hopefully we're going to gather more information as to what the residents saw in the neighborhood, if they saw anything suspicious or what could have caused this in the first place. But if anything does come to us, we'll keep you in the know throughout Wake Up Today.
So, yeah, this is, I believe, in Hawaii. So all the name, over there. So this house caught on fire and then literally destroyed. So again, plague number 2, this thing is everywhere, and the news, they really don't talk about things like that, okay? Let it happen in the hood. It will be all over.
Down. Don't shoot him.
Step up.
Under the couch. Right there. Under the couch.
All right, back up. Back up. Over here. 10-6, we're inside. One, two, let's go. Get her over the couch. Get her, Diaz. Here, come on. Diaz, get her. Get her out.
So, shock. Body cam video shows NYPD cops rescue woman after deadly Bronx gas explosion. What the F is going on in the Bronx now? What seems to be the issue over there in the Bronx, man? What is it? What is it like every time we turn around, something in the Bronx? Something in the Bronx. Explosion, explosion, fire, fire. Because it's the Most High glory. Okay, let me see this one. Hopefully. Okay. Another swagger jack. But anyway. So, yeah, so that's what happened, okay? In the Bronx right now. Okay, this is real. This is today, man. Okay? Crazy things, beloved. Crazy thing. Well, it happened in the 18th yesterday, but yeah, all praises, man.
I'm Jenna DeAngelis at the scene of a fire and possible gas explosion here in the Bronx. I want to give you a look at the scene behind me. You can see the house has collapsed and a heavy presence of firefighters here. The FDNY was called to the home on Fox Street just before 11 o'clock this morning, arriving to a heavy fire and the home collapsed. Several NYPD officers were injured while helping people escape. We're told 5 officers were taken to Lincoln Hospital with smoke inhalation. The search for additional victims in the rubble continues. We spoke to people who live nearby. They say they felt their homes shake.
Well, actually, I was in my room, and my mom was the one that came to my room yelling, like, oh my God, I felt the room shake. Something must have happened.
Giant
I
boom.
just seen the whole bunch of ambulance, firefighters, and smoke.
We're told there's nothing at this time to indicate criminality. NYPD arson and explosive.
The moment it happened in the neighborhood, that seems like, you know, the people kind of like look like also the people that typically the Bronx is associated with people that look like us, you know, and yeah, criminal. Like it has to be criminality. Is that what that is? Then let's see what she said then.
Fighters and smoke.
We're told there's nothing at this time to indicate criminality. NYPD arson and explosives are on scene with the fire marshal to help determine the cause.
Get out of here. Great praise, great glory, man. And you see the judgment is in the city, man. It's all over, of course. You know, fiery conflagration of the cities. And those are the prelude to the big destruction, okay? The biggest one that's going to happen. The big bang, so to speak.
Good Wednesday morning, everybody. I'm Will Gans. America This Morning will be right back. But first, here's today's 2 extra minutes of news just for you that we couldn't squeeze into the show. We begin with that massive fire in Texas. Officials there now saying a wildfire that forced 250 families from their homes may be the result of a prescribed burn that got out of control. The fire is burning in a state park about 30 miles outside of Austin. The flames spread amid winds of 20 miles per hour. The controlled burn was supposed to be 150 acres only. So far, nearly 650 acres have burned. Next to that massive asteroid passing by Earth on Tuesday, the asteroid more than twice the size of the Empire State Building, coming within a close 1.2 million miles of Earth's orbit, speeding at more than 47,000 miles per hour. NASA has been tracking the object for decades through its planetary defense systems, scientists saying it posed no threat to Earth. Now to the music industry, the pandemic forcing the postponement yet again of the Grammy Awards. This year, the Recording Academy says music's biggest night will be Sunday, April 3rd. The show will take place in Las Vegas. It was originally scheduled to be in Los Angeles on the 31st of this month. And finally, not your average commute on a highway in Tennessee. The world's largest cast iron skillet being transported down the highway. The skillet measures over 18 feet handle to handle and weighs more than 14,000 pounds. The company that made it, Lodge Cast Iron, plans to open a museum featuring the pan and other cast iron products later this year. I'm Will Gans. Thank you so much for streaming with us.
All praises, man. You see, like the news that those people are reporting are not good news at all. Wildfire, the Grammys being canceled because of the plague, all this stuff, and then they put a little cherry on top with that giant skid stuff, whatever. Are they going to cook some food for some giants? Because the giants are coming back. All praises. All right. 3 or no more of the engine in Wisconsin apartment building blaze. Okay, so I could not find a video. Thank you for whoever sent this, and Kendosha. Okay, 3 people have died as a result of a fire at a senior apartment building in southeastern Wisconsin that also injured several others, officials say. So, yeah, you see it, Brethren, okay? It's all over the fiery conflagration. A lot of people are being no more, okay? All praises. Let's keep moving.
Omicron continues.
All right, let's take. We have no comment on this, okay? I forgot I put this over there, but let me just read. Oh, my eyes are so itchy. Let me go ahead and read. Once this stuff is not over, Amid Europe case records, all praises. Okay, we will do this, but it's on Vimeo. We cannot do it on YouTube because scumbags. All right. Let me see if I can find this dream the brother had. There you go. This is the video that I was looking for. This is from our beloved brother Israelites, Lonnie, brother Lonnie. His mother sent it. The sister that had the dream about the giant purple being. Okay, and this is her son, and he had a vision of destruction. We'll see. Uploaded this the 16. All right, so let's listen to it.
Shalom, family, grand rising, all praise to the Most High and the Celestial Mothers. I just want to post a dream I had real quick. I feel like it's gonna come true, so I wanna record it and post it. We're gonna see what's gonna happen, because man, this is a crazy dream. So last night I had this dream that I had a vision inside a vision, or the Most High came to me, or I was just telling I was telling somebody.
Okay, let me try to clarify something. When you have those things, brothers, they are extremely, or if not impossible to explain. You really don't know what it is. Was it a vision or a dream, or was it real? Because that's what it is. What the brother was having here is real. It's not a vision. To him, it appeared to be a vision, but it's not.
That I had a dream. So basically, either South America, somebody was about to gear up, or some cartel, something to do with South America, or maybe South America was just representation of some European, I don't know. Some war is about to happen. And then I was told by God in the vision not to ride public transportation anymore, because a lot of people are about to die on public transportation. And basically it was telling me in a few days they're about to die. And when it happened, it was at train stations, and there were just hundreds of people at the train station. And then what would happen is, as the train pulled up, the doors on the train would open up, and all the people would be sucked inside of the train, like it was a wind tunnel, just sucked inside and then spat out.
Okay, so again, we know the whole train thing. It's not actually about public transportation. The train run on tracks, ley line. It's a portal or tunnel, like you say, open and then suck those people like a boom tube. Those things will happen, brothers. Okay, I mean, that's how the brother understand it. That's how he saw it.
Dead, and it was like bodies stacked on top of bodies. Okay. Like people were dying just like in droves. And then the dream took me to this Navy shipyard, I guess. And I remember the scene where...
Okay, this dream take him to those Navy shipyards. So, again, from the... let me get this video right quick so we can get that out of the way. Okay, go ahead and tell the nation what the Most High told you about the whole ordeal thing going on.
Okay, well, a lot of us have this concern about the 5G and the technology that the world is trying to use against us with airlines and all of the controversy surrounding that. And the Most High put this on my heart from Job 5, and it starts at verse 12. It goes to verse 16. And it says, he disappoints the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. He takes the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the forward is carried headlong. They meet with darkness in the daytime and grope in the noonday as in the night. But he saves the poor from the sword, from their mouth, and from the hand of the mighty. So the poor has hope, and iniquity stops her mouth. So whether we think that it comes from fallen angels, or we know that man has this technology, it's not going to work. The Most High is going to make their devices turn on them. And so if we see the planes falling from the sky, we can just take comfort in knowing that it's the Most High that's doing this,
All
and
praises.
He's causing everything to fail.
Yes. Thank you, beloved sister, for sharing this with the nation. What's your name again?
When I chat in, it's Miss Yo Truth in Love.
All right. Thank you, beloved sister, for sharing this with the nation.
Oh, you're welcome. Have a good day.
Shalom.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye. Yeah, shalom. That's the beloved sister that shared this about the 5G. We told you they have no technology. If they had something they could have done, they would have done it way in the past. Just like everything they put upon us, it never worked. AIDS, the drugs, burn down our worship, and now for some reason they're gonna come with this high-tech technology to kill our people. Nah, they already have it in China. Look what's happening in China. Look what's happening in China. Look what's happening over there. You think those people are gonna come? This thing is a front. It's a front. When they literally see the plane or falling off the sky, they will say, "Oh, it's 5G," and then we will boldly stand in their face, say, "Nope, this is the Most High. All praises and glory." All right, let me get the stuff. The sister just called me now, so let me get the video. All right, boy. I got this video right here. Okay. Oops. That's New York Prepper and stuff. WW3 Russia deploying Iskander missile and S4 near Ukraine. So those are the preppers. Those guys are dismayed, and then they are confused, and then they have no idea what's going on. They are definitely afraid. So that's what the brother is talking about. Okay, he's talking about those things. So that's what he saw.
These helicopters in the dream, they were lifting off the top roof of a Navy ship. And then the dream took me inside the Navy ship where they had just took the roof off. And it was like there were these sailors inside of it having this big party. They were all drunk. Imagine just a party, everybody drunk. They just like the wildest party you could go to. And they're just, just debauchery everywhere, just crazy drunk. And then the dream from there skips to a Martin Luther King Day parade. And then I hear a narrator, and the voice of the woman narrating sounds like it was a woman of color. And she's saying, just yesterday, they were at the Martin Luther King Day parade, and they were, acting holier than thou, being nice, kind, good old Christians. And then all of a sudden, and then basically was saying that the day before they're all good and holy and God-fearing. The next day, now they're at this party and they're just going, wow. It was just said now. Matter of fact, she had even said in the dream narrated, she's like, they're at the Martin Luther King Day parade and not doing nothing wrong, not even having a negative thought. They weren't even trying to take another man's woman. It said that, but then it was basically like destruction hit. And I believe I had the England, it was on the East Coast, because most people on the East Coast take a train. I know the shipyards are on the East Coast. It was just destruction. And the day before that, I had another, and I remember this night, man, my bed was drenched in sweat, man. And the night before, I had another dream, and it started off with me in a car with 3.
So we'll stop here with this dream. So a lot of things happen in there. Let me go ahead and get another part about the shipyard, the Navy ship and stuff like that.
January the 18th, 2022, and we're back.
Okay, January 18th. The brother had that dream on the 16th, the 15th. So today is January 8th. Well, that was yesterday. W3 updates. WW3 already started. January 6th, it started last year. Okay, U.S. Navy deploying warship from all ports as 4E3 Century Airwax circle in the U.S. So that's what the brother's talking about. Okay, this is what he said.
Back for some more breaking news. We weren't going to do any more breaking news tonight, but we have some new information that comes in that concerns you guys. So we're going to cover that right now. So what you're looking at is one of the warships that the United States Navy is deploying. They are putting a massive amount of warships out to sea right now, and we're going to go look at that in just a minute. But there's a lot of different reports coming in too that United States has at least four E-3 Sentry command and control command and control aircraft, the AWACS, flying over the United States right now. 3 of those AWACS are been deployed to Europe. They are flying over the European theater. Let me go ahead and show you what an AWAC is. This is from military.com.
Right,
military.com, and they're of more than 200 states. I don't know if there are military ports, so when our military ships leave, they can take a picture of all the military ships that is leaving Navy ports. So they're reporting a massive amount of U.S. warships now leaving the ports of the United States.
So that's what the dream the brother had about this stuff. So vision of destruction, we'll see brother Yisrael Light, Lonely. You can check the rest of the dream over there, and then I'll see if I can put a link. Oh, copy this link right here. Let me put the link over there. Let's just put, whoops. Let's put link. So I won't forget. So you guys can check it. It will be I have another person calling me. Oops, person hang up. All right, we will put this in the link in the description, of course. Ow. Okay, so the people can go ahead and watch that. All right, then let us keep on moving. All right. Oh crap! I should have added the Adrian thing over there, but all praises. Okay.
Russia is moving troops to the borders of Ukraine's northern neighbour Belarus. The joint military exercises, named United Resolve, are to take place as Russia also assembles forces along Ukraine's eastern border, threatening a potential invasion that can unleash the largest conflict in Europe for decades.
An intense focus on Ukraine because of the
significant
buildup we've seen of Russian forces near the Ukrainian border. We know that there are plans in place to increase that force even more on very short notice, and that gives President Putin the capacity, also on very short notice, to take further aggressive action against Ukraine.
Moscow denies any plans for an attack, but has said it could take unspecified military action unless the West agrees to a list of demands, including banning Ukraine from ever joining NATO. Belarusian leader Alexander Lukashenko has said the drills were needed as Ukraine builds up troops near the Belarus border. The Sun talked to Franak Vyakorka, a Belarusian political advisor, who slams Lukashenko for allowing Russian troops to amass on the Belarus border.
We are dealing with madmen. Let's not forget who caused that so many troops are near Belarus border, who sent thousands of migrants to Polish, Lithuanian, Latvian, and Ukrainian border a few months ago. And this was the reason why Poland, Lithuania, and Ukraine in the end had to strengthen their border control and the military presence. Belarusians don't want to have fight with Ukraine. And I think it's a big mistake to think that Belarus can ally Russia.
Anyway, those people are going at each other's throat. We don't see any of those things or stuff or being in the hood. It's not in the hood or in Africa or whatever, or where our people at. It's over there where you guys are, and you're going to be destroyed. All praises to the Most High. Yes. So that's the brother Big Judah was watching this video. You can go ahead and check that. Let's keep on moving.
A pastor in Griffin is facing charges for what police say went on inside an unlicensed group home. The pastor is being accused of keeping at least 8 people in a basement and at times locking them inside. The investigation into Curtis Bankston began when firefighters were called to the home about somebody having a seizure. They say they had to climb through a window to reach that patient who was locked inside the basement. Police say Bankston and his wife were running the home as an extension of Bankston's church, One Step of Faith Ministries.
There you go.
They housed adults with mental or physical disabilities. Police say Bankston denied them medication and denied them care. They've now been placed in new facilities. Bankston's wife is also expected to face charges.
Yeah, that's what your pastors are doing out there, man. Crazy.
24-year-old man is in custody tonight after Concord police say that he shot and killed his own mother. Now, this happened last night on Brookstone Drive in Concord, just 2 miles away from Charlotte, the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Well, new tonight, Queen City News Northeast Bureau Chief Sydney Heiberger went out to that neighborhood and spoke to neighbors about what they heard and saw.
The situation started as a medical call. Cabarrus County EMS says as they were leaving the scene, they heard gunshots and called Concord police. That's when officers say they found the body of Katrina Smith in the bathroom and her son attempting to leave. Though the commotion happened around 1 in the morning, neighbors on Brookstone Drive say they saw it all.
My wife woke me up about 1:30. She said she heard some banging noises.
So, enlarge this while you're telling the people what's going on here. In the meantime, I am hydrating the holy temple with the Holy Spirit. Yes, sir. All praises and great glory, great exaltation unto his highness. His majesty telling us, Michael, the great prince, is in the midst. Indeed. You can't make this up. You can't. All right. So Michael, Miguel, Walden is in the midst.
3 or 4.
Wall and then the tribe of Dan, the Danites. Okay. Michael is in the midst. All right.
I just thought someone was just constructing something, like, I don't know, fireworks, because it normally happens here.
Doorbell video captured an ambulance leaving the scene, only for several more to appear shortly after.
I just assumed, like, a fight broke out, or, like, I don't know, he was under the influence or something, but I never imagined a death.
24-year-old Yaquay Jayshawn Sawyer was arrested while trying to leave the scene. Concord police say they found his mother dead in the bathroom, suffering from multiple gunshot wounds.
It's sad. I mean, I imagine people being cooped up, all these days, all these years. That tensions are coming up.
Neighbors say the family had moved in less than 2 months ago, not long enough to get to know them. Regardless, they say no one ever imagines a tragedy this severe happening right next door. Sydney Heiberger, Queen City News.
So, a lot of matricide going on. This dude, I'm assuming is this guy, excuse me, shot and killed his own mother, multiple gunshot wound. Plague number 9, execution by the sword. Crazy things. All right, then let's close with this. No, we're not going to close with that.
MARTA officials have confirmed to 11 Alive that their former CEO and general manager Jeffrey Parker died by suicide after being struck by a MARTA train. This happened at the East Lake station around 10:30 Friday night. Parker had been the CEO since March of 2018 and received a 3-year contract extension in November 2020.
So, you got this billionaire, millionaire dude, I don't know, Malta. Let me see Malta CEO. What is Malta CEO? It's just, what's their, oops, that's, see what kind of money those people are running with here. Jeffrey A. Parker. Okay. Oh, that's go ahead. That's company. Okay. Oh, it's a pop line? Okay. Let's see. Malta Company. No, not Malta, but Malta. It's a train company? Is that what that is? Who is Marta Company? Everything good, baby? Well, I'm not quite sure, but this guy was a millionaire and he's no more. He stepped in front of a train.
Suicide after being.
And then that's it for him. Yes, sweetie?
He took his life?
Yeah, they are dying, baby. A lot of them.
He wasn't happy?
Well, he's a millionaire. He had a lot of money. This is his time to go, and some spirit whisper in his ear and they say, come home. And, he just stepping off of the train. That's what happened.
God. So you going to talk about that?
Yeah, I am. So everything's good over there?
Yeah, baby.
Okay.
We ate and
All right.
we chilling and I'm cleaning up my room again. And
Okay. All right. Well, give me a second. Let me close with this. I'm gonna be closed.
No, let me go and let you do what you got to do.
Okay.
I'll
All
come
right.
back in here.
All right then.
Once I'm done with my room, all right?
Okay, sweetie. All right. Well, thank you for our beloved sister. Oh boy. Let's see. I can't see this too smart. Let me enlarge this. All right then. I think let me go ahead and enlarge this. Okay. So oops. There you go. This is Off-Grid Desert Farming with Paul and Adrienne shared. Please pray for Mafugo. He's in the hospital again. He didn't get the you know what, but needs your prayer. So this is Mafugo news. Those are the guys that always distort the news. Okay, those are the conspiracy theories. But ever since the pandemic hit, this guy, he humbled himself a lot. He humbled himself, and then he become paranoid. I'm not quite sure. His brother Manolo Chavan is in the chart, but brother clowning this guy all the time. So this dude lost his mind a long time ago, because those are the guys that were in the main front, talking about how the elite, the establishment and stuff, they never give the Most High credit, but now things are coming upon them because they, instead of telling the people the truth, you guys hijack the whole truth and thing, and then you put your own spin onto it, and this is what happened. Okay, this is Mafugo news. All right. Hey guys, I'm sorry to miss another show. For those who have been following, I have had some very scary things going on with my body. Okay, first, diverticulosis. Now I have been passing blood for the Jamaican out there. And no, I didn't do the thing. Of course, you weren't friend with Jabba Jabba. We trust you. In fact, I have now stumped several DRs at this point. But I have had some of TGE most amazing people come forward and stuff like that. So he wrote a bunch of things, and then prayers and stuff. He wrote a long post, and no, I didn't do the thing. In fact, I have now stumped the whole thing over there. Okay, Jacob, Israel, and many more. So let me see. Let me see. Thank you for patience and support through this. I don't forget. I think one of point of all leaves with wonder. Just let you know, Dex is also an amazing co-host and friends. This guy is writing like he's going away forever. I want to thank my mods for sticking by even when we don't have shows, and I want to especially thank our Fugo fam creators that help push back as well when we hit speed bumps. I saw several creators make public statements, including Survival Living, High Impact, Jacob Israel, what a name, and many more. Thank you. Looks like I'll be here for a while longer, but I should be released by morning. If you are die-hard Mafia, please share our shows and stuff. But anyway, all right, this is the dude right here. Okay, so this is not a happy face, man. This dude, he's suffering a lot, man. All right, these guys, they are suffering a lot because we told you the Gentiles are catching hell, man. And he's not in there because of the plague. He's in there because of something else. Okay, he's in there because of something else. So instead of you guys go out there and tell the people this is happening because the 400 years is over, is up, and it is the Most High God doing all those things, the God of Yasharala, our God, but you guys keep making this political and all this stuff, and then this is what happened. Okay, we're closing with this. We give the Most High great praise, great glory. And I have so many things that multi-million-dollar pound super yak passes on the bridge. Anyway, that's the same thing going on. Okay, so yeah, so all praises to the Most High, beloved brothers and sisters. Fast, pray, repent, repeat. May the King reign forever. There will be no Jacob trouble. Be at peace, beloved brothers and sisters. Stay at peace. Much love. Much respect. Selah, so be it.